Hi everyone, my name is Kiris. This is our daily astrology cosmic superpower for Monday, the moon's day, December 19th, 2022. Now, today we have the moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is the sign of inheritance. What we inherit, whether we want it or not, like it or not, merged money, merged power, the lineage, death, taxes, all things having to do with what we have inherited correspond to the moon in Scorpio. The moon is the past, it's emotion, it's very sentimental, or it can be very sentimental. It's the memories, the subconscious, the inheritance that we are carrying. Now, with the moon in Scorpio, the moon in Scorpio, ruled by Mars, are the emotional imprints, the emotional inheritance that come from the nurturing caretaker, typically the mom, classically speaking, but the caretaker, the nurturing or lack thereof caretaker, and what we inherited from them. This is what babies do. Babies watch and they imitate. So if we have a caretaker that is kind to us, loving to us, that wants to make us happy, then we imitate that behavior and that emotion and do that to ourselves. If the nurturer is kind to us, we imitate how to be kind to ourselves emotionally. If we have a caretaker, on the other hand, the nurturing mom caretaker figure that is mean to us, cruel to us, moon in Scorpio, that's a mean mom. If we have the moon in Scorpio and we have a caretaker that ignores us, is abusive, then we watch and imitate that behavior as babies. And that's what we do to ourselves. Again, children watch and imitate not only the behavior, but the emotional behavior. So the moon in Scorpio, on the moon's day, the moon is fixed water in her fall, ruled by Mars. This is about releasing, letting go of the emotional imprints, meaning before we had any choice in the matter, what we watched, like monkey see, monkey do, that old phrase, we watch and we imitate, and then we do it to ourselves, behavior and emotions. So we're in fourth quarter to new moon phase. We're in the phase of the moon, which is about releasing and letting go of certain things as we prepare for the new moon in Capricorn, which is onward and upward to greater achievement and success. But to get there with the moon in Scorpio, how are you not good to yourself? That's basically what this is. What are the emotions? What are the behaviors where you're potentially are mean to yourself, cruel to yourself, because that's what you learned before you had a choice in the matter, before you knew better. We're all socialized and brainwashed and conditioned. So the moon in Scorpio and the aspects today are Venus in Capricorn making a square to Chiron in Aries, wanting a new sense of self. The Venus in Capricorn is making an inconjunct to Mars retrograde in Gemini. Mars, the ruler of Scorpio, going back and rethinking your sense of values and beauty and what you want to create. Mars in Gemini retrograde, making a sextile to Chiron in Aries, also ruled by Mars. Moon in Scorpio, making that in conjunct to Mars retrograde in Gemini, rethinking, going back over how you take care of yourself emotionally. That's number one. Moon in Scorpio, making an in conjunct to Chiron in Aries, also ruled by Mars, of course. Moon in Scorpio, making a sextile to Venus in Capricorn, cardinal Earth Capricorn. Let's get something new started. Moon in Scorpio making an opposition to Uranus and fixed Earth Taurus. So that moon opposition Uranus is the separation, the breakup, all of a sudden, epiphanies, brilliances, flashes of insight and invention, of course, of how you can release and finally let go of things that weren't yours to carry to begin with. Before you knew better, what have you been doing to yourself emotionally, unconsciously, that it's now time to release that and let it go? Thank you, everyone. I will see you all in the stars. Thank you.